returning subscribers. Hi, I come back. To all my new subscribers, I hope to keep you intrigued and captivated with today's content. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today I'll be telling you more about my COVID-19 vaccination story. But for all my new subscribers, I'm just going to give you a brief introduction on who I am. And my name is Beatrice Tengu. I'm a diagnostic radiographer and form part of the healthcare team. And the government has said that we are essentials. Therefore, we form a part of the phase 1 process of the COVID-19 vaccination regime. And yeah, the things I'll be talking about are basically my story and the processes I took to get to the vaccination site and the side effects, as well as misconceptions on the COVID-19 vaccine. So I got vaccinated a few weeks back, and the process that I took, I got a link basically from our manager. She gave us a link, and it was only for phase 1, meaning it was only a self-registration portal for healthcare workers. So there you put in all your details, as well as how do you relate to patient care, like are you a doctor, are you a nurse, are you a porter, so they can see how much you're exposed to the virus. So that's what I did. I registered on the self portal for healthcare workers, and then they acknowledged that they got my application. And then after that, I was sent an electronic consent where you just put your ID and everything. And there was also a PDF where they just basically tell you more about the vaccine and how reliable it is, and misconceptions, all that information that some people struggle to get. It's all in there, so you know that you're going in there safe and there are no hidden agendas whatsoever. So that's what I did. I filled in my electronic consent, and then after that they sent me a voucher number. Now, a voucher number is a unique sequence of numbers which is unique to you. So that's what you're going to take to your vaccination site, as well as your ID, and they also asked for my medical aid. So that is what I did. So I'm gonna be telling you now about the side effects that I had, because I got my vaccination on the 18th of February, and then after that I got vaccinated at roughly 10:30. The process was easy, and the person who vaccinated me told me that if I happen to have a headache or anything, I can take paracetamol or over-the-counter medication. It's not going to really interfere with the vaccine. So I go back to work, I'm chilled, everything's fine, I'm laughing. I'm like, no, this can't be bad, because my one leg hasn't grown taller, my one eye hasn't become bigger. Guys, I'm just joking, but I went throughout the day, I was feeling fine. Nighttime comes, I'm okay. Now the next day I wake up and I get the chills. Okay, nothing big, I can still make it through to work. So I go to work, and next thing, my eyes, they feel just so heavy, like they want to shut. And my eyes were extra sensitive to light, and the side effects started coming at me one by one. Now I was getting headaches, and these headaches were intensifying throughout the day. And now mentally I wanted to be there, but physically, my body was like, girl, I need a break. So that was the first part of my side effects, and it was just horrible. People could see I wasn't myself. And when I went home, I thanked God, I made it throughout the day. Even though I was not my bubbly self, at least I made it through the day. Okay, I come home, and then now I was having low-grade fevers. It's so funny, like I was feeling hot and cold, hot and cold. I got so cold to a point, I even took out my winter pajamas. I wore my winter pajamas, and yeah, I felt so much better. But other side effects that I had a loss of appetite. At that point, I was just like forcing myself to eat, for my health. I was just eating, forcing myself to eat. And I was also making sure that I was really hydrated. And that's what I did. I constantly drank water throughout the days, just so I don't lose any electrolytes and all that stuff. But yeah, it really helped. The water really helped. But now towards the evening, like, my fever was on steroids. Like, it kept increasing, and I'm like, you know what, like, everything came at me strong now. Like, the headache came at me strong, loss of appetite, the fever, the chills, everything came at me strong. No breaks. So I basically, ate, took painkillers, and I went to sleep. That's what I did in my winter pajamas. And so I slept for about, I think, 4 hours, roughly 4 hours. Then I woke up because I felt so hot. Hence, I was having a fever. Now I'm wearing winter pajamas because I'm having the chills. Your immune system is like, fighting this foreign thing that's there. So after the nap, I felt so much better, so much better. And then the next day, I just had a mild headache. But towards the evening, I had another low-grade fever. So this is about, like, now what, 48 hours post vaccination. And Sunday I felt so much better. The headache was still there, but it was something I could handle. Now the next week I still had the headaches. So to cut the long story short, I had these headaches for maybe roughly 9 days, but they kept decreasing as each day went by, and things became better. It's only this week, I think it's what now, 7, maybe 12 days post vaccination. This week, Monday, like, I felt so much better. I didn't have any headaches whatsoever. Then I knew, yeah, on a roll, I'm back to my normal self. So yes, that was the side effects. Those were the side effects that I experienced. And yeah, it differs for everyone. It's not to say that what happened to me is going to happen to you. Not at all. We all have different immune systems, and our immune systems react differently to different pathogens and stuff like that. So yeah, don't take it to heart that now you're gonna die or anything. No one's gonna die. You're not going to react the same as me. We're all different. And also, one of the misconceptions I got from getting the vaccine is that I got a DM from one of my followers. She asked, okay, since you got the vaccine, does that mean that you aren't going to wear a mask anymore? Like, you don't have to wear a mask. And then I told her the whole purpose of getting a vaccine is to develop antibodies. Now, antibodies are the soldiers which actively fight for us. Like, they fight against the pathogens, and they just roam around your body, basically on patrol. In case there's a pathogen, it's there, frontline, ready to attack. So you need to develop these antibodies so your immune system doesn't go, haywire. So yes, basically, the purpose of a vaccine is to develop these antibodies. So if you do come into contact with that pathogen, your body has the antibodies to fight it off, meaning that you're not going to get so sick that you end up in hospital and you're ventilated. You're not going to have a severe reaction. So that's the purpose of the vaccine. So irrespective of you getting the vaccine, you still have to wear a mask. A vaccine doesn't mean that you're safe and now you don't have to wear a mask. No, you still have to wear your mask even if you have the vaccine. yes, regarding the COVID-19 vaccine. So if you're considering getting the COVID-19 vaccine, I think it's really important that you're already feeling well, you're already feeling at your best, you know. So don't go get the vaccine if you're already feeling fluish, or you feel sick, or you just don't feel like yourself, meaning physically you don't feel like yourself, or even maybe emotionally. Go there with the right mindset and go there feeling at your best, because you don't know, you might become sick, you might not become sick, you might have a bad side effect, or you might have a mild side effect. So just be prepared, just be prepared for anything. Actually, just be prepared for getting the worst side effect. Therefore, go there at your best. And also, my other advice is that if you're considering getting the COVID-19 vaccine, is that you should check your scheduling, right? Because for me, I reacted 24 hours later, but it's different for everyone. So my advice is that if you take the COVID-19 vaccine, have an open day the next day, just in case you fall sick. You can stay at home. Make sure you don't have any commitments, so you can stay at home and, you know, not have the pressure that you still have to perform a job, or you still have to do things that are required of you, you know. So yes, basically, just to sum it up, make sure you're feeling well, 100% yourself. And number two, make sure the days following that, especially the next day, that you don't have big commitments, and that you can stay at home and monitor your side effects and not have the pressures of, you know, doing things that are expected of you. And that's a wrap. We've reached the end of today's video. I really do hope you've learned a thing or two, and you leave this page feeling, you know, empowered and encouraged that, you know, everything is going to be all right. Everything is just going to be fine. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and continue showing the love, continue being there for the people you love, and continue supporting those that really need it. And yeah, thank you. Bye.